Welcome to this explainer. Imagine stepping into a room. The ambient light catches your silhouette as you walk through the door. What are people noticing? You might assume it's your face or the clothes you carefully selected, but the truth is actually far more subtle, and honestly, far more primal. Because long before you speak a single word, people are already judging your walk. It's the silent power of first impressions, broadcasting your internal emotional state to the world with every single step.
Okay, let's dive into this. What is the very first thing people notice when you enter a room? It's your gait, your stride, the energy you project with your physical movement. This instant, completely silent judgment forms the baseline of how you are perceived by peers and strangers alike. Think of great leaders. Their walk alone carries such command that they practically pull every eye in the room toward them. Whether you're exuding the aura of a confident leader or kind of shrinking into the background, it all starts right here.
And here's a pretty staggering psychological reality. Over 90% of people walk incorrectly. You can actually observe this massive, hidden social error yourself. Next time you're in a crowded space, just watch how people move. You'll quickly realize how awkward many people's walking styles actually are, projecting weakness and vulnerability without them even realizing it. But if you master your walk, you instantly separate yourself from that 90%.
Which brings us to Phase 1, the foundation of posture and gaze.
There are basically two extremes of presence. First, hiding in the shadows, a hunched back, drooping shoulders, eyes glued to the floor. This projects immense weakness. People avoiding eye contact are subconsciously signaling that they feel uncomfortable, almost fearful inside. But contrast that with the leader's aura, a perfectly straight posture, head held high. Powerful people never shy away from the gaze of others. Keeping your head high shows everyone that your purpose is absolute.
Consider a cautionary tale from the source material about a boy named Akash. Akash walked with a terrible, hunched posture, and because of this single physical trait, he became a constant target for mockery. His weak presence was mimicked and laughed at behind his back. It's a harsh reality of human nature, but weakness invites predators. If you don't actively correct a weak posture, you risk losing respect before you even introduce yourself. Your posture really is your social armor.
Let's move into Phase 2, the illusion of control.
Pace completely dictates perception. Consider the rushed pawn, someone power-walking frantically, as if they're constantly behind schedule. This frantic pace screams anxiety. Conversely, moving with a sluggish drag signals apathy or defeat. You absolutely must avoid both extremes and adopt the rhythm of the steady king. The steady king moves at a calculated medium pace. Moving at this perfectly balanced speed projects the ultimate illusion, that you are completely undisturbed and everything in that environment is under your total control.
And this brilliantly illustrates the open hand strategy. Never cross your arms tightly and avoid hiding both hands deeply in your pockets. Psychologically, hiding your hands is a primitive signal of fear, a subconscious attempt to protect yourself. Instead, allow for natural, open hand movement. It naturally broadcasts a fearless attitude. If you absolutely must use your pockets, keep one hand in and the other out. It maintains dominance without appearing rigid.
Next is Phase 3, commanding the space.
A leader always occupies the center. The source material refers to this as the Thomas Shelby effect. When you walk with a group, the person in the absolute center visually commands the hierarchy. If you act insecure, constantly relegating yourself to the far edges or lagging behind, you're quietly telling the room that you are expendable. Step boldly into the center, and you instantly become the focal point of the group's dynamic.
Finally, we have Phase 4, the hidden mechanics of movement.
The first hidden mechanic is the natural shoulder swing. It might sound like a minor detail, but its impact on your aura is massive. When powerful people walk, their shoulders swing naturally with their stride, creating a muscular, dominant, and relaxed look. If you walk with stiff, tense shoulders, you just look unnatural and robotic, which completely shatters the illusion of confidence. You've got to let the tension go and let the movement flow.
Here is perhaps the most crucial mechanical secret for an unstoppable rhythm. Step 1. Strike with the heel first. As you step, your heel must make contact with the ground right before your toes. Step 2. Place the foot forward in a straight line. Imagine walking on an invisible razor-straight track. Your feet shouldn't point outward or inward. Striking heel first on a perfectly straight path builds a hypnotic, commanding cadence. It literally forces people to notice you.
So let's bring the psychology together into one complete formula. Straight posture. A high head facing the world directly.
A controlled medium pace, open hands, occupying the center position, a natural shoulder swing, and striking heel first. When you synthesize these 7 elements, you're no longer just walking. You are weaponizing your body language to project an undeniable aura of leadership.
Which leaves us with one final suspenseful question. Tomorrow when you step into a room, who will they see? Will they see the hunched silhouette of someone hoping to go unnoticed in the shadows? Or will they feel the undeniable gravity of a leader long before you ever introduce yourself? The silent power of first impressions is completely in your hands, and it starts with your very next step.